Okay. All right. So when we last left this craziness, we had the fortune-telling stuff that had happened down with the Vistani.
Yeah. And also...
And they told you kind of a bunch of stuff that were maybe hints about where various things might be found around the castle, all that kind of thing, which we can get back into later. And then I don't want to see the conga line. Put it down. Don't even look for it. It's fine. And then you continued up the road toward Barovia, towards the castle.
The castle of Straw Vonzarfik, which I wanted to go for. It'd be pretty neat, to be honest.
That's one of your vows. My main
Iron vow.
Okay, so if you see on the map there, we were at the little Bastani camp here, went back out to the road, back up this winding trail, across the bridge. There's another place where the road splits and becomes like sort of smaller.
Like we did that?
And heads back towards the castle. I'm telling you about it now. Okay.
And heads towards the castle.
And doubles back towards the castle, and you find yourself sort of out in front of the castle. Now I can show you a couple of pictures for this.
I like the ominous music. It fits.
Can you sit, please?
So.
And the front of the castle I need to get you guys on the right page here. There we go. Now the front of the castle is that picture down there in the corner. You're looking at it head on. You're looking across, and there's a big drop, like a crevice, in between where you are, and then the castle is kind of almost on like a island in the sky.
Floating?
No, it's not floating, but there's a complete break, like a big drop between the road that you're on and then where the castle starts. And the castle is on this sort of like pillar of stone, almost like a little mini mountain of its own. And the only thing across that is a drawbridge, okay? So if you look here, you've got this, I'm going to show you the map here. You've got this like the walls are right here, and there's a big drop off right next to it that the drawbridge is crossing. You guys are kind of sitting on the drawbridge, so it's a little hard to see. I'll move you off to the side here for a second so you can see. So it's like a drawbridge across, and then there's like a gatehouse on either side. Pretty standard. Walls are pretty high.
Are we actually there? Because
You're looking at the castle.
the drop, like our characters.
Yes. Who else?
I thought we were on way past the Vistani camp.
You did. You passed the Vasani camp, continued up the road, and on to the castle.
Saw some ghosts.
That's where the ghosts were going. The ghosts paused for a second here. You got your, the lady, Madam, I think it's Evie,
Madam Spook.
sort of read your fortune.
That's creepy.
Or read, some version of your fortune.
I don't remember that.
So it's okay. You don't need to. She put out all these cards and told you, like, oh, this is where certain important things are happening.
So a fancy version of fortune telling.
Yes. Sure.
General character portrait.
You can put it down, bud.
Our fans have already noticed.
What am I talking about?
Okay. Let's.
What am I talking about?
So
I told you that you've got mail.
We've got right.
I'm going to read you this little description because it's pretty cool. So, after passing through the craggy peaks of the mountains, the road takes a sudden turn back to the east, and the startling, awesome presence of Ravenloft Castle itself towers before you. If you look on the side here of the castle drawing, it's actually... Hang on. You can see on the side there's actually like height measurements, like how tall the tower is and stuff. And this is... You have literally never seen any of you towers this high. It is a very, very rare thing for the towers to be as tall as this. Even the walls are like just the barrier wall around the thing is 30, which seems like overkill.
Either he's very paranoid or very, very cautious.
Yeah, which seems like overkill when you consider that the castle is already on a cliff. Mm-hmm. Like there's a. It's not easily assailable, is what I'm saying.
It's
All right. Let me give you a description here. So the read this. So the twin guardhouses of turreted stone, broken from years of use and exposure. Just beyond the guardhouse, between you and the castle itself, is a 50-foot wide precipice gaping between the cliffs and the walls of Ravenloft, a chasm of dizzying depth that disappears into the fog shrouded distance far below.
That disappears into into the frog.
That's a lot of frogs to fill up that chasm.
Jasm.
The lower drawbridge of old wood beams hangs precariously between you and the arched entrance to the courtyard. The chains of the drawbridge creak in the wind. Their rust-eaten iron straining for the weight, and from atop the high, strong walls, stone gargoyles seem to stare at you from their hollow sockets and grin hideously from various sections of the walls, various parts of the walls.
Here, maybe we don't cross that.
A rotting wooden portcullis that's green with moss and growth hangs in the entry tunnel, and beyond the main doors of Ravenloft. You can see straight across the drawbridge, right through the gate, the gatehouse, and into the main courtyard. And in there, you can see this is the way castles are usually laid out. You've got the big walls on the outside, and then there's like a courtyard open space inside. And then inside that, there's sort of the building of the actual castle. The castle's front doors are open, with light kind of streaming out into the...
So he's ready to die.
Either he's expecting us or he's expecting somebody else.
So I'm going to move you guys kind of back here and take a look at the map here a little bit so you can get a general idea.
No, we have a
choice. So the drawbridge is not...
Josh!
The drawbridge creaks and groans. Probably pretty sturdy.
Probably.
I really don't want to take any chance.
Well, we're gonna have to.
They're gonna throw a rock and You have to. I can turn into a bird.
That's fair. All right. So let's get you guys back where you can sort of see where things are at. So get you there. We'll get Gwen. I'm not going to try to get everybody on the board necessarily, but I think you can see most of the people there.
Which one's Gwen?
So yeah, taking a look here, you've got the front door to the castle right here, right? And the doors again are open with torches inside, and the torchlight is out in the thing. Outside, cloudy, rainy, drizzly. Not like heavily rainy, but drizzly. So the torchlight seems very warm and inviting, except for the fact of the whole you seem to expect it. Now there's
Zoe.
It's fine. I need you to sit down though. Please.
Maybe he's inviting us to his funeral.
There's a trail. There's a clear path that goes through the courtyard. I'm gonna get rid of this thing. Look up on the screen. There's a trail here that goes around the courtyard this direction, that goes around the castle this way. And then there's another one, a bigger one. It looks like the way that there's like a double, you see how there's like sort of a double wheel track?
Yeah.
This is probably the way like the carriage and wagons would go. And it goes around the castle this direction. So you've got choices. Straight in through the front door, ring the bell, shout, "I'm here, where's the turkey?"
Don't.
Or you can go around one direction or the other. I can, if you want to sort of think about what you know about castles, you could probably gather information and see if you get any ideas as to...
What I'm going to recommend, brother, anywhere but that front door.
What if we bust...
But it's so welcoming.
What if we bust in screaming coffin dance?
No, it won't work. Trust.
What if I put coffin dance on?
Alright. Anyway, so where kind of do you want to go?
Not through the front door.
I mean, that seems...
Through the front door.
No. You're gonna get us all killed.
Bust in...
We'll wait for Zoe to get back so that she can input.
That's fair.
Who likes my new hat?
It's lovely. I'm not live, bud. I'm just recording it. It'll go up later.
I'm going to try to shake my hat off.
Vibrate your hat off. All right, sit down, Zoe.
Anyway,
so we're debating
again.
Zoe.
Looking back at the map here, you've sort of got three options here. Zoe, look at the map. Right in through the front door.
Barge in, screaming.
Kind of around to the bottom here, or around this direction. Doesn't seem to be the path isn't as well worn. And then this one, which seems to be more like the track that you would use for like the wagons or carriage or whatever.
Sean, what do you vote?
He's
right in
he's
for the front
like
door.
Idiot, so.
Right in for the front
You do not need to shout like that.
Right in for front door.
So you've got the car wagon
Have
one
to
and then the
stab.
well-worn one.
The one to the south isn't as well worn. It's more like a footpath worn in the grass. To the north, you see like it's a double track. And that's
For cars.
like probably from carts and that sort of thing.
I'm gonna go with the footpath. That is my vote.
So Sean's going middle.
No,
We're
you
not
need
splitting
to.
up,
You
we're
need
deciding
to, as a group, figure out where you're gonna go.
Straight through the front door.
You voiced your opinion. I voiced my opinion.
you
Zoe gets to
sit?
pick.
Please.
Your time.
In the middle or down the footpath.
Your
But what
time.
about Dad?
Dad's not playing.
Yeah, I am.
Oh wait, yeah.
And what's your opinion?
I'm waiting for you guys.
So Kayla wants to go this way. Sean wants to go in the middle. I'm gonna go this way. You're the tiebreaker, Daddy.
We all have different opinions.
Okay. What did you say, Zoe?
I'm gonna go.
You want to go, okay?
I want to.
Oh my god.
This
But I don't want to kick the other guy's butt.
Footpaths.
way.
I know. All three of you have said a thing.
Yeah, but mine's the best idea.
It's a terrible idea.
You know yours is a terrible idea, and that's why you picked it.
I know.
All right, stop.
That's why it's such a great idea.
Leo says, well, the cart path is likely to lead to the stables. The stables are likely to be on the side of the castle where the servants' entrance is at. Servants' entrance means not as well guarded, no one really pays very much attention to it, and a good way to get in through back entrances and back hallways. I say we go around the north.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
That-
that.
Going this way.
That's fair. Mine was a bad idea.
I mean,
Oh, so now you admit that it's
no, he admitted it before. He just didn't care.
Just stop talking. Just stop talking.
I wanted to do the joke.
What joke?
I was gonna barge through the door because because he probably wouldn't expect us to be that stupid.
I mean, that's fair, but no. All right.
But no.
All right, I'm just going to kind of move you guys kind of up here and give you an idea of what everything looks like, okay?
How did we make it across the drawbridge?
It's down, so you can just walk across it. It's a bridge. It's got the word bridge in it and everything.
Yeah, but shouldn't we sorry. We have
Just
There's no rolls required, so I'll tell you if there's something we need to worry about, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Adorable.
So take a look at what I'm about to show you guys here. Okay. So the courtyard goes back, and about halfway back through the courtyard, there's a wall that connects the castle to the outer wall. So it's a walk across the top of it, which is like 50 feet up. It's a walkway all the way across. It's right in your way, and then there's a big gate in the wall, so you can walk from the front courtyard into the back courtyard. I'm just telling you about this. This particular portcullis, that's a sliding gate that goes up and down into the gateway. This one is up anyway, so.
are there any doors on
Oh, I actually no. I'm sorry, I got that confused. This one, the portcullis is down.
What's a portcullis?
It's a door that like looks like a gate.
Allow me to show you.
Automatic door, but medieval.
Yes.
this baby is the queen of the world.
Oh my god.
It's a baby with a crown.
Oh my god.
Baby with a crown.
Like
With
this.
Okay, guys, please. Okay,
crown.
let me see if I can do it this way. I want you guys to have a good picture of what this looks like, so I am fine with taking a moment to... There.
Oh.
That's what a portcullis looks like. Imagine that being able to slide down in front of the... like into a big doorway or an opening, like a garage door, except with spikes on the bottom. Okay?
Automatic door, but medieval.
So the portcullis in this... I'll get this out of the way now.
In this
Like in
portcullis.
So the portcullis that's right here is down to get into the back area of the courtyard.
Okay. Doors?
I mean, that's the portcullis. You might be able to just get
Doors into the castle?
No, on this side. Look where there's no doors in the side. They're probably in the back.
I was just asking.
They're probably in the back courtyard,
Okay.
which way is blocked by the portcullis. So you might be able to get your fingers under it and lift it up.
Since you are
I don't mean you specifically. I mean you as a group might be able to like leverage the thing up.
How loud would that be?
Well, it's rusty and stuff, but I mean it may not be that loud. It's a matter about how
Can birds?
It's a matter of how quickly you want it to come back down again. If you drop it like a deadlifter, it's probably going to be pretty noisy. If you manage to lower it slowly, less so.
I want to investigate the other side, guys. Because I think that footpath might lead to a
What?
But
A
you
door.
can. But can a bird fly through the gaps?
Yeah, that handles one member of our entire party.
There
You
might
could-
be like a switch or something.
Flying through the gaps, no. You could probably squeeze through the whatever. But
I could
you
fly
could just
above.
go over the wall.
Oh yeah, that too. You could.
I want you to recall, though, that there are other flying creatures that have come from the castle in the past, and
Oh yeah.
What?
Your owl got owned during the bad fight.
yeah, so you might have to deal with the rest of it.
And you might
if you
not
guys-
like my attire very much.
Yeah, if you want to slide around to the other side of the castle and check it out, you certainly can. What do you guys want to do?
Sure, let's do it. But first we get advice on from the birds.
No.
Okay.
From your birds or
Steering well clear of the well-lit front door, you guys can swing around to the other side. I'm not going to move your icons because, honestly, it's time-consuming, but I'll give you a basic lowdown here of what we got going on the other side, so take a look. I'm going to move the screen a little bit.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Banana.
Oh, that's not going to help me. Take a look, guys.
Same thing?
Pretty much. The portcullis is smaller. The other one's, the one on the other side is big enough to let a wagon or a carriage through. This one's not as big, but it's still. Actually, I might be lying. I think it's the same size. Same kind of deal. You got a wall on this side, walkway across the top, probably 50 feet up, portcullis in the way, also down.
Well, if we're gonna try to get in with less guards and stuff,
Brute force.
I think the other side is probably better, but I just wanted to see if the situation was different on this side. So if we're gonna try to figure out a solution of how to deal with the portcullis, let's do it on the other side.
Or
That's fine.
we could go through the front.
No,
I mean,
I absolutely refuse that idea.
Okay.
it's the only other option.
No, there are plenty of other ways that we can do this before we resort to idiocy.
Be nice.
But he doesn't expect us to be that idiotic.
So
But he will take it on a silver platter.
Okay. Just
Vampires
touch.
are allergic
Hey.
to silver.
Let's see what we got up
I'm
here.
pretty sure
That's werewolves.
Oh, darn. Vampires are allergic to her. I'm a garlic platter.
All right. So the massive wall here joins. Massive wall here joins the outer walls of the castle to the keep. A single gate leads through the adjoining wall. The gate is blocked by a rusting portcullis. It is not locked, as near as you can tell. Basically, what this boils down to is an iron check. Somebody can help,
Okay.
like aid another.
I have 2 iron.
You wanna help me lift this dog creek? Got muscles under
All right.
that coat.
I'm never gonna help.
I don't know.
You bench press.
Do you even lift portcullises? All right, so Sean, what you need to do.
You lift or do you lift?
All right, so Sean,
What dice do I need again?
Right.
Oh right, 6 and 2 10s. All right.
6 and 2 10s.
So both.
Yeah,
So
but
all of
wait for a second. Okay, you have what you're doing is basically what you're doing is securing an advantage. I'm going to use. There's a different secure advantage. I'm using the secure advantage from the new Starforge game because I like it better and it doesn't suck as much. So what you're doing is you're securing an advantage, but you're doing it for her. Okay. So Sean, sit down, please. Can you please? Okay. When you attempt to gain leverage, envision your action. So you are acting with strength, endurance, and aggression. So you roll and add your iron to the 6-sided dice. You do that for me?
I can.
All of the dice go in, but you're adding iron. No, you roll all of them.
Does he go first or do I go first?
He rolls to see if he hands off bonuses to you.
Oh, right.
So you roll all of them, but you only add your iron to the d6. Okay,
Damn, dude.
It did not count.
drop that other one in there. Or, fine, hurry up. All right. Oh boy. What did you get on the 6?
4,
Add your iron.
6,
What did you get on the other?
2 and 8.
So mixed success.
Mixed success. Okay, so Sean, get up on the chair, please.
I'm Archer.
All right, so you have to pick one or the other of these things to hand basically to Valerie. Okay? You can either give her 2 momentum, which will raise her momentum. You can either raise her, look at me. You can raise her momentum by 2.
And lower yours.
Or you can give her a +1 on her next roll. So you can either give her a bonus to the roll, or you can give her more momentum. How much momentum do you have right now, Kaylee?
7.
So you can get her momentum.
Momentum help?
Well,
yeah,
what
because
momentum?
it means that if I say I roll a 6 and I get 2 7s, no, two 7s.
6s. Momentum takes out the dice that are lower than the momentum.
Right. Say I roll 5 and the 10s are 2 6s. I can use my 7 momentum to knock out those 2 6s and get a full success instead of a full failure. Does that make sense?
So momentum can basically make the 10 dice go away if it's high enough. So you can make it a 9, which is really quite high, or you can give her a +1 on the roll.
Momentum. Just in case.
Is that what you're thinking, Kaylee?
I don't care what he does. Either one of those is good.
All right,
for
so
me.
he's giving you some momentum in the thing. Raise your momentum to 9. And what you're going to be doing, Kaylee, is a face danger move. So when you attempt something risky or react to an... I'm going to get this up on a character sheet because this is kind of ugly this way. Let's get you up on the character. And the move is face danger.
All right.
That's probably me, but...
No,
anyway.
it's me.
Was it? All right. So when you attempt something risky or react to an imminent threat, envision your action and roll. If you act with iron... With aggressive action, forceful defense, strength, or endurance, roll plus iron. On the strong hit, you're successful and you get +1 momentum. On a weak hit, you succeed but you face troublesome costs. On a miss, you fail or your progress is undermined by a dramatic and costly turn of events. All right, so the idea here is the face danger. The question is not, can you get the portcullis up?
Is what are the consequences of getting the portcullis up?
Yes. How noisy will it be going up? More importantly, how noisy will it be coming down?
Okay.
So that's what you're rolling. You're rolling and adding, what's your iron?
Strength over force. 3.
3. Oh, that's good.
Strength over coursing river. Great typhoon. Mysterious as the dark side of the moon. It's stuck in my glove.
Really?
Oh! I see the 6 though.
All right, what do we got? Show me. You know what? Pull your camera around and show me your dice.
And
You don't need to flip it. Just turn it around. What are they?
6
What
5 versus my 1.
Okay.
So I guess I'm using that pretty momentum I have started out.
So give me a summary of what you actually rolled.
I personally, the 6 is 1 plus 3 is a 4
So you got a 4,
against a 6 and a 5.
and your momentum is a...
9.
Would you like to burn that momentum to
Yeah.
get a full success?
Yeah. So that goes back down to 2. Right?
Yes, your momentum resets to a 2. That is accurate.
I mean, I still have the lowest momentum, right?
That's also true.
Oh my god,
But you do get a strong hit. So here's what. So on the strong hit, you are successful. Take +1 momentum. So your momentum goes back up to a 3. Nice.
I want my momentum back up to a bad 1. Where it used to be.
All right. So Valerie goes over here to the portcullis and is like gets it up. Her and Creek get over there and get it up, and Leo's like watching things with his arrow, just seeing if somebody's gonna drop on you. Like take this opportunity. So you guys get the gate basically up on your shoulders, right, and resting on your shoulders. It is not comfortable.
No.
And the rest of you you're like basically go, and they kind of duck under while you're holding it, and then you get first Creek gets his head to the other side of the gate, and you get your head to the other side of the gate, and you're like okay, step out, and Creek steps out, and you're like okay, and you're like oh god, I hope I can hold this, because you're just like pressed up as hard as you can to this thing, just like okay. It's wedged in place from the rust, and it's just hanging there. You were like,
I'm so strong!
I mean, it might drop later, but right now, we're good.
Okay. Let's get out of here before that decides.
All right, let me see if I can... Maybe it'll drop down. If you hit it with a hammer, you probably get it back down again. Do you want to hit it with a hammer?
I'm not going to hit it with the hammer and then simultaneously see, can I hit it fast enough and then catch it and lower it?
No.
Can I hit it with knife and have the same effect.
No.
Don't try.
Obviously not.
All right, take a look at the map here.
I feel like
What are you talking about? Oh, you're the big sister of the class.
I'm
To be
always the big
honest, that's
sister.
fair.
Yeah, actually, that's fairly accurate since you are actually.
Why aren't the character icons moved?
I'm not doing that part yet. I'm doing this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? You're not ready.
No.
Boom.
Boom!
right.
There's a door!
All right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Gracious, there are two doors?
Kind of.
I can't
Door
read.
Wait,
Sorry.
are we on this side or this?
You're over here. You're over in this area. I'll move you around. I'll move you now. Okay. So Creek just. Oops. Wrong arrow. Creek moved out to the side. Valerie just stepped out. Gwen's over here. Leo again out here and scanning, and Ismark and Irina
Scanning.
kind of off to the side a little bit. All right. So what do we got here? Oop.
What's the sitch, mission control?
All right. You've got up there in the corner. You've got the carriage house. So
Okay.
where they would store like a carriage,
No, really.
stables for horses, that kind of deal. And then
Whoops.
Are there any
What?
of these?
Chair. Butt. Chair.
But are there any stakes?
all right. Now that's not the castle. That was the gates to Barovia. But we're gonna load some pictures here. So first of all, I want to give you kind of a better picture of what the castle itself looked like coming up to it. And that is this guy.
Whoa.
So take a look.
What?
So you've got the
Big boy
front
tower right there.
leading up to the castle. Here, you've got the gate. Why am I hearing myself?
Probably because Sean's
Okay.
volume is turned up in his headphones and you're hearing it.
Okay,
through the
that's fine.
headphones.
Anyway, you had the front gate, and then the drawbridge, then this inner gate we went to, and then a couple of really quite tall towers, multiple places. A lot of bats.
Oh, great.
All right, so that's the one picture, but this is more of a drawing from the side of what the sort of a rendering of what the whole thing would look like. So give me just a sec here while I get this one bigger. Bigor. Must make it Bigor.
Bigor.
Okay. So take a look at this, guys, because I want to kind of explain this. Okay.
What is that?
So the front of the castle would be over here. Okay. This is the portcullis you guys did not use, right? This is on the south side of the keep, but again, you see like up at the top of the castle, you can walk across the top over out to the outside walls. You guys went around kind of over on this side, and you're in this courtyard right over here.
I see.
It's got walls in the way. So
Isn't there a shed somewhere?
yeah, the carriage house is down here in the corner, like down, but again, the walls are kind of in the way, so you can't really see it. Take note of this little doorway right here and this little doorway right here, because I'm going to show this to you on the map in a second. All right, look here. You see?
We
Little,
see.
little door right here, little door over here.
It would be so awkward if if we walked into the castle and we searched the entire thing and he wasn't even there.
I promise you that is not going to
He's here.
happen. He's not like down in the Bahamas just chilling out.
I don't really want to be part of today, so I'm just Bahama. It would be pretty easy to drive.
See,
from
you
our
guys keep
castle.
thinking he's afraid of us, and that is where you are significantly
so
mistaken.
So wrong. All right, so I'm going to open
If you
this
saw
up.
my infinite flocks of bird, he would be.
I don't think so.
If you saw
Sean,
Kayla's...
if you were an immortal being, say a vampire, for example.
Yeah, I don't know what would give you that as an example.
But if you were an immortal being, and many people have come to your humble abode to try to slay you and to tear you, of course.
And they all fail.
And every single one of them.
Not only fails, but is turned into a ghost, forever cursed to walk the road to the castle every single night. You're probably feeling pretty confident about your odds.
Tell me, would you be afraid? Because I don't think I'd be that afraid.
I would be afraid if somebody was walking like this.
No.
You're giving me my Hero Academia
All right,
vibes.
come here.
Reminding me of like the bird guy.
Come here, please.
Tokoyami?
Come and look where you're at.
Guys, look.
All right, so coming... Oops, gotta get the right pointer here. Coming through this way. So you got, like, if you see here, there's a lot of walkway, different paths, right? So let me break this out for you a little bit. Leo and Valerie up here. Creek wandering around like he owns the place. Absolutely unjustified. So you have here a doorway, like a doorway in the wall. The portcullis, it's obviously a much smaller one. It's not big enough to let a wagon through. The portcullis in this case is up, okay? And it leads into a courtyard here in the back of the castle. All right. This way, there's a little walkway there's a path that's been worn straight from the carriage house right over here to this little door, just a regular little human-sized door right in the corner of the castle. Okay.
Are human sizes vampire sizes too?
Yes. Yeah. It's just like a door in the back of the castle. And again, Leo kind of points out and says, "Servants' entrance." I told you.
I told ya.
Now this building here, that's like I'm going to kind of ping here a little bit. Right here in the back, I want to kind of just draw attention to what this looks like from the side. I'm going to switch back over to that. I'm going to switch back over to that other big picture that we were looking at. Okay. That's this. So that courtyard that you can get into is this guy right here. You with me? And then you've got this big kind of fancy back end.
Chapel. It looks like a chapel.
Sure.
It's a church.
It looks like the back end of a chapel. You don't see any doors in, but it looks like the back end of the chapel.
There's a little cottage.
Nothing move.
Are you interested in the little side door, or you guys want to check out this back courtyard?
Servants' entrance.
Let's go to service.
You
Okay.
can check it out when we stop.
Here's where we're going to get into a whole thing.
Oh God.
Great.
Yep.
Oh shit, what have I done?
Probably something bad.
Go, let's do it.
Please don't.
Load your boat, Dad.
All right.
I am so funny. Are you the...
Please, you sound like me.
I'm so funny. How dare you say otherwise?
All right. So what we're gonna do now, guys,
Funny.
is please don't do that. Please don't make noise just for the sake of me. What we're gonna do here is something called a delve. We have to enter into a ominous site. Okay.
Okay.
This is an ancient stronghold, and we're not doing this D&D style where we just crawl from room to room and do it like that. That's not the purpose here. So what we're doing is we're going in. You once we enter into this thing, it's kind of it's almost a quest to defeat the site or get what you want to out of. Okay.
Okay.
You with me? All right. So you're entering in now for the first time, and we are going to go through entering into the castle. Here's how this works. So this is a whole subset of maneuvers just for getting through the castle. So we're going to get down here to the delve moves. And the first move that we do is discover a site. When you resolve to enter a perilous site in pursuit of an objective, choose the theme and the domain which best represents its nature. I just said ancient stronghold. And give it a rank. Whether it's a troublesome site, or a dangerous site, a formidable site, an extreme site, or an epic site.
What type of...
It is an extreme site.
Troublesome site. We don't really care about it.
No, it's not troublesome.
Troublesome.
It's extreme. This is not an this is not an option. So
It's most definitely not troublesome.
How dare you mock my inability to speak?
So first thing you do
Your
is
inability.
okay. Shush.
Yes. It's disability.
If you are returned to a previous okay. Oh, that's weird. So
Yes, we are very weird.
sit down, please. That's the first thing you do is you set it up as an extreme site, which I have already done. All right,
Hooray.
and then delve the depths to explore this place. When you traverse an area within a perilous site, envision your surroundings, then consider your approach. We've already kind of established what the surroundings are. We're entering in through the back entrances of this place, coming in through the servants' entrance, hoping for the best. Sean, please stop.
Preparing for the worst.
Please stop. Preparing for the worst, all that kind of stuff.
We use our best spells.
Then consider how you're approaching the site. Are you navigating the area with haste, getting in and moving as fast as using stealth, or using your observation, your intuition, and your expertise?
I'm gonna go with stealth, but feel free to input on.
I am not going with stealth.
Birds in, guns poison.
I'm not going in
Okay.
with stealth, aka shadow, because...
What's your edge, Sean?
Maybe we don't do that.
What's your edge?
1,
All right. What's your shadow?
3. Okay, yeah. How about we don't go in guns poison?
You are sneaky. Sneak up, knife. Sneak away. Leave them wondering what even happened. Why are they bleeding from all these
Strange.
And then run.
Why are we impaled?
Why am I bleeding? How am I bleeding? Was there someone here? All right.
Why are we impaled?
Are you saying sneak in?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying, sneak in? Who would you like to lead the sneakery?
Me.
I am not.
I am so sneaky.
I'm not very sneaky. I'm like, hey everybody!
All right. On the strong. So here's what you do, Sean. You roll and you add your shadow to the roll.
Alrighty, alright.
Add 3.
What'd you get? Oh, that's
6.
a 6 plus the 3 is a 9. What'd you get on the challenge dice?
9 and 7.
Okay, so that is a
Mix.
mixed. That's a mixed success. That's a weak hit. What they call a weak hit in the game.
What? Unfair.
All right, on a weak hit, you roll on the following table according to your stat. You used shadow, so I'm going to. Can I borrow your 2 10-sided dice, please? The pearly ones. You know what? You can roll here. The pearly one is the tens, and this is. Look, come here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The pearly one is the tens number, and this is the ones. You know what I mean, like from math. So if you roll this, that's a 72. Okay. So
72.
you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So roll and tell me what the number is. Pearl is the tens. This is how you roll a percentage dice. That's how you get a percentage. Come on. Pearl is the tens.
31.
31.
Is that decent?
Yes.
Good enough.
It could be a lot worse.
Oh, good.
Good.
Did I at least succeed barrel?
Okay. And I want kind of an oracle on
I drew
this.
a pineapple.